I have a lot of people to thank. My family, certainly, most of all, as starting with Emily, I've told your story to so many people here, and I've always been amazed at all persistence that you've shown. So thanks. You've been an inspiration to lots of people that you don't even know, because I've been told so many people about you. And the same, mixing creativity and persistence. And Kelly, it's wonderful to have a new daughter-in-law, and she's photographing me at this moment. So. Debbie, I have something here. I wanted to see if I can find my, excuse me. I've always been really impressed with the poems of Khalil Gibran, especially about marriage and about children. If you've never read those, you should. And at the end of the introduction of the book, I wrote a tribute to my wife. It said, "My greatest triumph is to have shared with you the joys of filling each other's cup, but not growing in each other's shadow, and together gladly bending in the archer's hand so that our children could go swift and far." And that's from one of these poems that means a lot to both of us. So thanks to my family, my siblings who are here for coming all this way, being such great mentors. I would add that they are much smarter than I am, so they earned like national merit scholarships to go wherever the hell they wanted, and I was the black sheep of the family. So I knew I needed to work much harder in order to be able to make it in life. And so inspiration from my older siblings to show me up that way so that I would be able to do something from that point on. Kevin, a true friend, a wonderful colleague. We've shared so many conversations about our families. He's learned an awful lot about mine, and our lives have been intertwined. Yeah, maybe now is the time? Perhaps, maybe not. Anyway, Kevin and Larissa got married nearly a year ago, and they never have allowed us to celebrate that event. Last June, July?
June 25.
June 25. So a toast to Kevin and Larissa. Brett Johnson, who's not here, if you hadn't heard, his father passed away from cancer, and he needed to be back in Wisconsin for that. Really wanted to be here. Again, a true friend, and it's been wonderful to have such a steady colleague as Brett. Chris Myrick, the same. Old friends, Ken and Will, and Gary and Dave Anderson, Larissa and Kate, all the rest of you, Dana. It's wonderful that you all came, all the state biologists. When we started, just to be honest, our relationship wasn't very good between Colorado Division of Wildlife then and us. And I'm so proud that now it's great and wonderful. And we owe an awful lot of that to Kevin, who works very closely, but I think all of us to have built a program that where we feel like we can travel back and forth. Ken K. Meyer, for talking to my class, boy, you didn't need to worry and be intimidated. I mean, you're the man. You know everything about water. I'm not sure why you would be intimidated. But Barry Nearing, it's been a wonderful friendship. Barry was a real mentor for me in many ways. Leroy, Alan Kovich, wonderful colleagues. Leroy was a graduate student when I came, and we were both about the same age, and that, as he said, kindred spirits all along the way. So I'm going to miss saying thanks to so many of you for so many things. Thanks for all wonderful comments. Kevin Crooks, Kevin Wilson, a real supporter for so many years. It means a lot to me to have such a great family of people that I know that have been supportive of me. You enriched my career, and all the students who came back. Ted Labby had to leave, but we intertwined our lives together, and I always feel like if you're going to work with a graduate student and the undergraduates in your lab, you need to let them get under your skin and a little bit and find out what they're about. And how can you expect somebody to want to come to work if they've got problems in their life and nobody's even asking them how that's going? So yeah, I think that's really important. And I owe a lot of that to my dad, as I said, who was a wonderful mentor as a professor, who really taught us to do things right and to take this job seriously. And at the beginning, I showed a picture of me in 1983. You know, you have no idea what you're doing. You're just trying to teach the best courses you can and do the best research you can. And then on about 15 years later, halfway through your career, you'll hear footsteps down the hall, you're writing something, and somebody will knock on the door, and you open it, and they say, "Hi, I'm Bob DiCino. I took fishery science from you in 1982, and I now work for Alaska Fish and Game, and I still use the things that you taught me." And that's the moment that it dawns on you that you were happy that you put everything you had into your work. So this has been a wonderful day for me to see that I did work hard at this job, and I feel like all of it's paid off in all of this. And I really appreciate Yoshi coming all the way from Japan and telling those amazing stories about how Japanese mess up the English language and what my new name is in Japanese. I still need you to pronounce those kanji, because I know that there is no pronunciation for Kurt in Japan, and Fausch is not so easy, so you have that with. So how do you pronounce it?
How do I pronounce it in Japanese?
Yes.
Okay, it would be Kawato Fausch.
Yeah. So my new name for everybody is now Kawato Fausch. Kawato Fausch. Yeah, I know, they went through many iterations to come up with the other one, and I'll just let everybody in the secret that the other name that they gave me, which was the funny one, was, there was also the Running Man. Is that the Kato part?
Yeah.
But getting Fausch to be something was difficult. And they came up with like Running Man. So, backing up. Kanji characters have their pictographs, they have their own meaning. So you're trying to create something that sounds like that, but they all have meaning. So then when you name a child in Japan, you're trying to find good meaning. But, you know, just to end this, it's been a long day, a long evening, and I appreciate all of you being so patient with all of this. It's hard to have this much attention focused on yourself. I'm totally overwhelmed and trying to process all of that. But just to say, I leave this department and the University of GP in really great hands. We've got wonderful people. I just hope that CSU and other universities will always be a place where students can come, meet role models like all of you, learn not only the best science and ethics and practice, but also take away the best that you as professors have to give. So, thanks again.